we're going to try this again, but I don't feel super confident in it. Hey, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we're going to be giving Pokemon Trading Card Game Live another shot. Why? Well, because the beta is expected. We were told the beta is going to be coming to the US by the end of this month. Granted, the game should have been out fully a year ago, but we're just getting the beta now. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to go through the two biggest tips I can give you to kickstart your Pokemon Trading Card Game Live experience, especially if you are a new player, but this works even if you're not a new player. But before we do, if you haven't already, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff tells YouTube this is a good channel and other people should watch it. Now, with all that said, let's head over to Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, something I do not like to say. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live looks pretty okay. I actually do kind of like this menu here, being able to switch between ranked and casual. Okay, thank you for telling me that. And we can play, you can choose expanded, choose your deck. It's not a bad menu. It's not a real ranked ladder, by the way. Don't let the name ranked confuse you. Not real ranked. But anyway, let's talk about how we can maximize our TCG Live experience before we get too into it. Before we do, we gotta have to look at the different currencies. You have coins. Coins are basically the way we're gonna buy deck boxes and sleeves and things for our avatar. Not super necessary. You get them by just playing the game, leveling up, hitting new tiers, winning games, whatever. Cool. You can exchange coins for crystals, which is kind of nice because crystals are used to buy the premium battle pass as well as sealed product. You want to buy booster packs and bundles, you're going to use crystals to do that. Again, just like coins, crystals are earned by completing quests, achieving new levels in the battle pass, whatever, leveling up. Okay, cool. The real currency, the big one that most people are concerned about, is credits. And credits are what we're going to use to buy or craft individual cards. And we earn credits in two ways. The first way we earn credits is by going over the maximum number of copies we can have for a card in our deck. For example, Arceus V-Star. You can have 4 copies of Arceus V-Star, so in Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, if you were to open a pack of Brilliant Stars and pull an Arceus V-Star, your 5th one, it will automatically be broken down into credits. We call that dusting, so it gets dusted into credits immediately. You never even see it. The other way is by, well, achieving new tiers in the Battle Pass and leveling up all the time. The same as getting coins and crystals. But really, the easiest way to get credits is to just have a lot of cards. And now this works really, really well if you already have Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, but we're going to talk about how. The first tip is for maximizing crystals. Now, we don't necessarily need a ton of crystals, but it is nice to buy the Battle Pass. It has some pretty good rewards. So, how do we do this? Well, you need Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. If you are a brand new player, before you start playing live, get Pokemon Trading Card Game Online and then get 125 sealed packs. Do not open them. Just go to Potown Store or Code Cavern or Full Grip Codes or some site where you can buy code cards for pretty cheap, and you buy 125 of the cheapest set available. I personally wouldn't spend more than like $13, $14 on this, but you do this, and then when you migrate your account, if you have 125 sealed packs or products, you will get converted. Those sealed products will get converted into crystals. Remember, crystals are used to buy sealed product, so by having sealed product, you get crystals when you migrate. This only happens once when you migrate, so go to Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, and you just get 125 codes. If you already are playing Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, well, just don't open all of your packs. I mean, unless you need a particular card, or you can do the same thing. You buy a bunch of codes and then just have 125. Why 125? Well, the answer is because you get extra crystals based on how many products you have. And the very last tier, the highest tier, is 125 or more. So having 125 gets you the same amount of crystals when you migrate as having 3,000. So there's no reason to have more than 125, but you know, having 50 will get you less than 125, which is why I'm telling you 125 packs of the cheapest set. It does not matter what set. Just have them in Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Do not open them and then migrate your account eventually. This next tip is for maximizing the number of credits we can get when Pokemon Trading Card Game Live happens, and this requires us to migrate our account. Now you can do this without migrating, or if you are a new player, it'll be the exact same thing as if you are not migrating. But if you want to get the most number of credits possible, you want to migrate your account. Now, before we go any further, word about migrating. Once you migrate, you cannot undo it. So if you're going to migrate your account, you will be forced to play Pokemon Trading Card Game Live for basically ever, or until we get a new client. If you don't care about playing online tournaments, then whatever. But if you do, if you're like me and you do like to play online, or you use it, you know, some online tournaments, every single Limitless tournament is using Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. So if you migrate, you will not be eligible to play in any online tournament at the moment. So something to keep in mind. If you migrate, it cannot be undone. Can't stress that enough. So when a person, not you, because you're going to do it when you're ready, when a person migrates their account from online to live, they will be moving all of their cards with them. They're likely going to have celebration cards from when the set came out over a year ago. So, because of that, when they open new packs in Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, they're going to have fewer chances of getting cards that they don't have 4 of already. And when we go over that 4 mark, they get turned into credits. So you're already going to have a bunch of cards from celebrations. So all those cards are going to turn into credits. Why specifically celebrations? 2 reasons. 1, the set is very, very small, so the chances of us getting duplicates is really high. That's really good because, again, we get credits when we hit 4 or more, well, more than 4 copies of a card. So we want a small set, so we get tons of duplicates and we get credits very, very quickly. The second reason is because the set is nothing but holo rares or higher. And there's a tier list or a rarity list for how many credits you get when a card is converted. So commons give the fewest amount, whereas V-stars give way more. So in something like celebrations, where everything is a holo rare or better, you're going to be getting a ton more credits than you would if you open something like Brilliant Stars, where there's a bunch of commons and uncommons, things that don't give a lot of credits, and also the set's really, really big. So you really want to do celebrations. Now, unfortunately, celebration code cards are kind of sold out everywhere. So if you do happen to see some, I recommend buying 100. It costs you $15 to $20. You buy 100 code cards, save them until you migrate your account. Do not open them until you migrate your account. I can't stress that enough. And then when you do, you're going to see how fast you rack up credits. So those are the 2 big tips in order to kickstart our Pokemon TCG Live experience for credits and crystals. That's going to wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed, found this informative. If you did, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you are interested in playing Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, if you're looking forward to it, or if you're a little hesitant like myself. But yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you're able to get all the credits you need to craft those new, big, exciting cards, especially with Scarlet and Violet on the horizon, when you want to be able to get all the cards that you need to just start playing. And that's kind of the one thing that keeps Live exciting to me, is the fact that we're going to be able to craft, but we'll talk more about it as the game comes out. But yeah, that's going to do it for us today. I already said thank you. I will see you next time.